Well, good morning from East Texas. Stop for a minute just to adjust a couple things, get my camera turned on. I'm in the tiny East Texas town of Shiro, not sure how you pronounce it, but you can see the post office behind me, and it's one of the smallest post offices I've seen in a good long while. Gives you an idea of the size of the population around here. Anyway, going to move on down the road here, and so far I'm right at, with today's mileage, right at 1,000 miles into my trip since I left home. That was Sunday morning, and this is Wednesday morning, so making pretty good progress, I think. My trusty, reliable BMW R1200 RS. This is the 2016 model. She just purrs right along. Seems to be enjoying this trip as much as I do. I am. Oh, a big catalog place there. Wow. And I can smell it. Another cattle place here. Oh, veterinary. Large animal vet. Undoubtedly. Yeah, some trailers there with horses or cattle in them. That's a tough job being a large animal vet. You're dealing with animals that weigh in the thousands of pounds. Uh, you really got to work with them because they can hurt you, not meaning to. Just coming into historic downtown Fredericksburg. Interesting looking city. Wow, neat old place there. Very nice looking. A lot of small shops, looks like galleries, boutiques, restaurants, coffee shops, and all kinds of things. Very cool. Like a few folks visiting the shops. I don't know if this is a touristy kind of area, but it looks like it very well could be. Very cool looking little town. Maybe not so little. I don't know. Now, one thing I've got to be careful of when I'm recording, I'm not getting audio directions from my GPS. Watch it. Record. Well, I don't know. Flipped open the chin bar on my helmet to catch a little air. It almost feels hotter. With it down. It catches air, but more hot air. I think if I find a gas station up here soon, I'm going to stop and give me some sort of hydration drink, stretch my legs, relax for just a minute before I make that final little 30 minutes or whatever it's going to be on to Kerrville. I'm just beat from the heat. Let's stop here at the 7-Eleven. Found me a spot in the shade here. Oh, stopped at the gas station, 7-Eleven. A young fellow walked riding his Harley up ahead of me that we rode together unintentionally, but same route, 6 or 8 or 10 miles back. He happened to stop there too, and we struck up a conversation. And his name is Richard. He's in the Army, stationed down at Eagle Pass, and he's also headed over to Kerrville and Medina. So he asked if I wanted to ride along with him out to Kerrville. I said, well, yep, that's where I'm going, so sure. So here we are, nice young fella. So it's interesting when you're on the road, especially, well, a lot of the more rural areas. During today and yesterday, riding through Texas, I've only seen maybe a half dozen other motorcyclists. Some were locals, I'm sure. Others were folks traveling cross country like I am. But you run into them somewhere like that, gas station, strike up a conversation. It's always interesting.